Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live. Wednesday night edition. What's going on? We got a pretty good show lined up for you guys tonight. Can't wait to share it with you. If you are watching live or if you're watching the replay of this, man, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit the share button. The share button's powerful. Bring more people to the platform, to the channel. Share what we're doing with the world, and let's get it out there, man, because the channel is rapidly growing, and we appreciate everybody who's involved in that. We appreciate our members. It's Not That Serious, as well as Laker Nation. Those are our very first two members, so really appreciate y'all. And anybody else who wants to join the channel, don't hesitate to click that join button. But I guess that's about it.
All right, that was the NFL wrap up.
Yes, my bad. Carry on.
Oh, what you doing it? You wanted to do it?
No. Go ahead.
Okay, because I was going, segue you in a little bit. All right. All right. So we just wrapped up the NFL Super Bowl, the NFL playoffs, the start of the NFL playoff weekend with the wild card weekend. Let us know your thoughts about that while we continue forward to the college football playoffs. The semifinals are upon us. We got the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, and we also have the Capital One Orange Bowl. For the Cotton Bowl Classic, that's going to be hosted by Texas and Ohio State, with Ohio State favored by 5.5. And we have the Orange Bowl, which is going to be hosting Penn State and Notre Dame, which is going to be having Notre Dame favored by 1.5 points. Two big games. One, I think, is going to be a blowout. The other one, I think that Bruce is going to be on the edge of his seat all bleeping night. Just to end up in the victory stance. And he's like, turning on the Irish podcast, coming on the show nonstop about the holy grounds and the heavens and the gracious ground of Notre Dame and the spirits and the gods and the demigods and Goku and Kakarot from the Super Saiyans on down to the my goodness. Like, it's gonna get crazy. But Bruce, your semifinal predictions. We're gonna start off. We're gonna save Notre Dame real quick. We know where you want to go with that one, right?
Okay. I mean,
Texas.
You don't know where I want to go with that one. You don't know.
Well, you did pick Georgia last time, so you're not wrong.
I did.
All right.
Right. Yes.
So Texas at number 5 is going to be battling Ohio State. We just saw Ohio State put the brakes on Oregon, 41-21, put foots in them. But we just saw Texas barely get by Scatterboo and Arizona State,
right.
In the double overtime win. So, what are your thoughts on this Texas and Ohio State game?
So, a lot of people think that Ohio State is without question the best team left in the field, and when they play to their capability, they are. But again, we're dealing with what is this, the whole 18 to 22-year-old kids thing, and trying to get them up to play to that level every week, and this game is going to be a lot closer than people think, because I think Texas has a ton of weapons themselves. They have a top 5 ranked defense also. They can run the football. They can throw the football. I think the key is going to be protection for Quinn Ewers, as it is for most games, right? If you could protect the quarterback, keep him upright, you got a good chance. Texas, their offensive line is massive. Just a bunch of mammoths up front. Excuse me. So they may be able to protect, but if they can do that, they stand a very good chance. But even though Texas has a really elite, really good secondary and just a really good defense overall, man, I don't know. Ohio State has a two-headed monster at running back, and they have the best wide receiver room in the country, as they usually do. And man, that freshman, that kid, Jeremiah Smith, holy cow, that kid is an absolute monster. I have Ohio State winning. I have them covering, but winning by single digits. But this game is going to be better than people think. Be 9. They're not right. They're not going to blow Texas out. Texas is a good football team. Because even think about it, even with Arizona State running Texas down and Scatterboo playing hero ball and all that, Texas still made enough plays to get it done, right? Quinn Ewers made the key throws to keep them in it. And then, of course, they got that pick at the end of the game. So, I'm going to Ohio State here, but it's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be a compelling game.
You think it's going to be a compelling game?
Yeah, Texas can physically match up with these guys, and they're going to be, I think, the first team that they've played in this tournament that they really don't have a distinct physical advantage over, and that includes Oregon because we saw them just, mollywop, monkey stomp Oregon. So yeah, but I am going with Ohio State here. Close.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State doesn't have a Scatterboo, but they got a number 4.
Boy, do they.
They got a number 4, man.
I like that. That was great. I like how you did that.
That boy.
Uh-huh.
You got to guard him. Somebody is going to have to put 2 bodies on that man all night. Somebody's going to have to put 2 bodies on that man all night. But I think Howard could definitely, spread the ball even further beyond number 4 and get it done. Texas put themselves in jeopardy a lot again in this Arizona game. And I think Ohio State can go up enough to where we're going to see Quinn Ewers make some more mistakes. That's been his bugaboo. He makes mistakes at the wrong time. We saw him take the big lead against Arizona State, but literally just kind of like crawl or walk his way through the entirety of the second half, and that almost cost him that game, right? But I think Ohio State they got the guys up front just like Texas to match up with them to keep the run game going. But the biggest thing, it's going to come down to number 4. Number 4 is going to be the key factor in Ohio State's win. If they let that man get 2 touches in the first quarter, good night, because you can't let that kid get hot. But I got Ohio State as well. I almost want to say in double digits. You said single digits. You got them covering, which is what, 5.5. So it's at least a touchdown or 2 field goals.
Yeah,
I do think Ohio State covers, but I think they could possibly push it to double digits, like an 11, like a 12, like something crazy, like a 12 or something like that. 13, 12, 13.
I think Texas has the athletes and the skill and the ability to match up with them guys. I do.
I see it being a shootout though. I think it's gonna be a bit of a shootout. Okay, but I think Ohio State is definitely gonna have the advantage in the shootout. What's going on, G?
I'm mad at that.
My man, I see you got the hat today. It's that time, huh?
Hey, man, I gotta.
It's the witching hour. It's the witching hour right here, man. Yeah. I know, man. Listen, I'm sorry I'm late, gents. Life be lifing. Man, it's hard to fit in this country right now, bro. I gotta tell you, it's hard. It's difficult.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's hard to fit in this country. All this, anyway. I digress. Just like that.
Oh man,
happy to see y'all, man.
Salam, Steve.
What's going on, my brother? How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, peace
to the chat. Peace and blessings. He comes in with this
right into the hallowed ground of the Format Podcast,
the hallowed ground of the Notre Dame broadcaster.
Golden.
Yo, you know what I was thinking, right? I was thinking if we win the national championship, I'm gonna put together a video and do a voiceover and all that. I'm gonna do it, man. That's going to be
for what? Oh, for the hollow ground.
If we win the national championship,
Baritone Bruce, as they call him,
AKA
Barry White.
That's what they say.
Mr. Secret Garden. Hey, bro.
Oh my God.
So it's funny, real quick.
Yes, sir.
I was sitting. I was talking to these guys who was talking about Penn State and Notre Dame and how that's going to be a smash mouth game. It's going to be blood and guts everywhere. Who did you pick? I'm sorry, I missed it.
We was just about to roll into it.
There yet. We were discussing Ohio State and Texas.
Oh, my bad. All right.
Yeah, we were just talking about
we was pretty much wrapping it up though. You got any thoughts on the Texas and Ohio State game?
Ohio State.
No.
Yeah, G ain't watching because Coach Prime ain't in it.
Ain't no gold shades. We ain't watching.
Hey, listen, Coach Prime mess around and be a Las Vegas Raider next year.
Could be interesting.
Yeah, he talking that talk like, oh yeah, just I'll pull up me and my sons. I said, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he always talking. Who knows?
But yeah, man, that's all we got with the Texas Ohio State game. Bruce, did you have anything else on Ohio State and Texas?
Nah, man, I didn't.
All right.
Like I said, I had Ohio State winning and covering.
Easy day. Well, we're going to move on over to the hallowed Mount Blessed, the grass that turns green, but then a different shade of green because it's so hollowed that the hollowed green is a new color that shows up in the box of Crayola pens and pencils and stuff.
You need help, man. You need help. You know that, right?
Notre Dame is going to be battling it out against Penn State in the Orange Bowl. Bruce.
Yes.
G. The floor is yours.
Go ahead, man. What you got?
That's on me.
Yeah.
I like Notre Dame,
but
I think Penn State gonna win. I like Notre Dame, but I think Penn State gonna win. I like Notre Dame though. I like it because they the shiny underdog, and but I think Penn State.
They're the favorite actually.
All right, Penn State is underdog.
Yeah, Penn State's
Penn State underdog. You guys would know.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know. When I look at it by Bruce's standard, right? They wasn't supposed to be. They wasn't supposed to get this far, and so
that's correct.
As the host of this podcast, right? Like the fact that they still here. I like Penn State.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Penn State.
Bruce.
You go.
Okay, I got Notre Dame. I got Notre Dame, man. I like their defense. I like what I saw from the coach in mind of I just lost his name. Just that fact.
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman.
Yes.
I almost called him Morgan Freeman. I was like, that's not it. But I did something around there.
Right.
Right. What he showed me in that special teams play, I am rooting for Notre Dame until the dang sun goes down and the moon comes bright and the moon turns back to the sun. That play was superior coaching for me, right? He outsmarted Kirby Smart and won that football game by any means, right? And I think that's what you're going to need. I don't have a lot of faith in Penn State and their coaching staff, but the way Marcus Freeman showed up and just literally outsmarted Kirby Smart, right? Outsmarted Kirby Smart, and beat Georgia as an underdog. Yeah, I got Notre Dame on this one, man. I like their defense. I like the way they can commit to the run, even though Georgia was a very, very great run defensive team. They still attacked. They still ran the ball. They were definitely in the trenches. Leonard was just hellacious with the scramble, getting first downs and stuff like that. And I think and I think that's what you're going to need again against Penn State. I think Notre Dame's defense can slow them down enough to where you guys can commit to the run and definitely get it done, man. So I got Notre Dame, man. Go Irish, bro. Let's get it, man. Go Irish. Go Irish. Did we hear that enough on this show? Go Irish. Go Irish.
We do. So, all right. So looking at this objectively, right? Playing this team is like a mirror image of Notre Dame. Don't necessarily have the elite guys on the outside, but have an elite tight end, which is what Notre Dame normally has. They have two running backs that can really pound the football. They do a very good job of that. Both of them over 1,000 yards this season. They have a quarterback that's solid, but not elite, just like we do, just like Notre Dame does. A really high-end, fast, physical defense, just like Notre Dame does. So it's really like looking in the mirror and playing yourself in a lot of ways. Now, number 44, tight end Tyler Warren, he's 6'6", 261. He's fast. He's got great hands. He's the Mackey Award winner for best tight end in college football this year. It's going to be a key to see the matchup between what Al Golden does with him and All-American safety Xavier Watts. Yeah, we're pumping out safeties now. Well, I guess we have been, right? I'm not going to go into it, but we got some guys in the league, one of which, Kyle Hamilton. Go Irish. Anyway, but no, Xavier Watts actually leads the nation in interceptions over the last 2 years with 13. And so if you can get pressure, like we always talk about, get pressure on the quarterback, right? Drew Aller has a very good chance of throwing you one. Don Schuler is our best cover safety. He's going to have an opportunity to probably cover Tyler Warren when he gets out into the seam. So I think the key is obviously don't allow him to beat you, but Notre Dame is they're no stranger to dealing with very good tight ends. They practice against one every day, right? So they kind of know how to deal with a tight end who can be the offensive focus, and that's Mitchell Evans. He was the hero of the Gator Bowl here in Jacksonville 2 years ago. I covered that. Yeah, and of course, they have to do everything they can do, them being Notre Dame, defensively to stop the run. Because as I mentioned, Nick Singleton and Katron Allen, both of them over 1,000 rushing yards this year, so they can run it. Now, Notre Dame's running back one, Jeremiah Love, he's injured, but Coach Freeman says he's good to go. He will play. Probably have a big brace on his knee. Won't be the same. But the plus is Jadarian Price, our running back two, Notre Dame's running back two, is he's good enough to start in probably 120 or 125 Division I FBS programs in the country. So it's a drop off, but not a big drop off from Jeremiah Love to Jadarian Price. And then you have freshman Aeneas Williams, who is another legitimate contributor. So Notre Dame, obviously, they got to be physical in the trenches. My biggest concern is at what point are Notre Dame's injuries going to catch up to them? Like, I don't know how much longer they can hang on like this. Now, the next man up mentality has been prevalent for the Irish. They have continued to make plays, no matter who's been on the field, guys you did not expect. And so I think the key is, obviously, you're going to win the turnover battle. I believe Notre Dame now has the longest win streak in the country at, I want to say 13 games, if I'm not mistaken. So they know how to win. They've been in playoff mode ever since, after the loss to NIU in week 2. They know what it takes. They're well coached. By the way, that fake punt move that you talked about, that play against Georgia, you know what's the name of that play? It's called Got 'em.
Got him. I was going to say something like Lucky something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had Lucky in my brain.
Yeah, I know. I
got him.
Yeah, that's the name of the play, right? So Marcus Freeman.
I think that's what the quarterback said when he got him offside. He was like, got him. And I think he pointed. He was like, yeah, that's on them. Let's get it. That's on them. So,
they've got they've got some stuff, and it almost feels what's the word? Like I don't know about a championship, but a deep run almost seems destined. Yeah. 2 days ago, Coach Lou Holtz, former Notre Dame coach Lou Holtz, turned 88. The last time they won a championship was 1988. Lou Holtz was the coach. You know what I'm saying? It's just all these little weird things happening. I believe they beat Penn State in the Orange Bowl last time they played. It's crazy. But all time they're 9-1. That's the record, Penn State and Notre Dame, right? So something's got to snap here in this 20th meeting. So, but I'm saying a whole lot. I'm going to go with Notre Dame here.
Of course you are. Type of what?
Yes. No, I'm not like that. I will go because so I picked Georgia last time because I truly believe that Kirby Smart was going to outcoach Marcus Freeman just based on experience, big game experience, etc. And I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm glad I was wrong. I don't think James Franklin is going to be able to outcoach Marcus Freeman, and Notre Dame has the two best coordinators in America, if you ask me. Denbrock, who he was Jaden Daniels' coordinator at LSU, coordinated him to Heisman last year, and Al Golden, who I think won the Broyles Award for best assistant coach.
That was Broden. It's Golden or Broden?
Golden. Al Golden.
I thought it was Broden. Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to scheme up something, man, and he's going to give Drew Aller some problems. So, yes, Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois in week 2. So Notre Dame goes in week 1. They go down to Kyle Field and beat Texas A&M on the road. Huge win. And then they come back home in week 2 and get beat by Northern Illinois. Huge loss. That dropped them from like number 5 in the country to like number 16. It was a gigantic fall in the polls. So they had to fight their way up. They've been winning ever since. They've been dominating ever since. But the point is, I got Notre Dame winning this game. And what's the spread? 1.5, you said?
1.5. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's easy enough to cover. They'll cover that.
What's that, a safety? Like
a safety, a field goal.
Safety or field goal, man.
And that's the other thing. We had the lowest percentage in FBS this year for Notre Dame had the lowest percentage in the FBS this year for field goal percentage, but Mitch Jeter made 3 long field goals in the game against Georgia. So, he was injured a lot of the year. He seems to be back healthy and ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, I got Notre Dame winning this game here.
I like it.
I know. It was a lot.
Of
Go
course, man,
Irish.
we expect you to go into a deeper spiel than what we got. Of course, that this is your team. This is the holy sacred ground that you walk on, that you
I'm trying to tell
cherish
you, man.
so
It's
much.
different. That place is different, man. I'm trying to tell you. You think I'm being facetious? It really is different, man. You don't know until you go there.
Gee, man, we got to go to Notre Dame, bro.
It's
we got to
I'm
get
not
Notre
going.
Dame.
Listen, sir, I'm not going to Notre Dame. I'll go to Colorado first. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying, dog. I'm selling. I'm selling, bro. Nah, I'm going to Colorado first, and or FAMU.
Mm-hmm.
FAMU?
FAMU is nice.
Nah.
Yeah, FAMU nice, bro. Yeah, I go to FAMU if I go to Notre Dame, dog. Bethune-Cookman, Jackson
Man,
State.
my daughter
It's
go
a
to
whole
FAMU.
lot of
I
them,
go to
bro. Like
Notre
I
Dame
go
first.
before I get there, huh?
Crazy, man. Go
My
Irish.
sister went to Bethune. She went to Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, they get
My
down
daughter
there,
go to FAMU
man.
right
They
now.
rock down there.
Yeah.
One of them football games, yeah, man. That band is crazy.
I got another
Battle of
family
the
member that
band.
went to FAMU though.
Yeah, battle of the band, man. That's it. No shade to Notre Dame.
I know. No,
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
know.
went to Shepherd University. It was different, man. Like the band was different. Matter of fact, I got a story, bro. I don't know if now's the time or place, but I'll
If
tell
you
you
Then
guys
about
it's
that
not.
another day.
probably not.
Yeah, if you gotta say that, it's probably not. Then it's not, bro. It's
Disclaimer.
not
We
even.
had to talk about that another day, man.
This
But
is
Yeah, we
not
might have
that
to
was
even.
put out
crazy.
like members only
Yeah.
content. So we might have to open
Oh,
up a
man.
Patreon for stuff like that.
Yeah, we probably should.
Oh man.
Probably
Yeah.
should.
We need to look into that.
Boy, folks be in
Oh,
trouble early, boy.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah,
all we got for the conference finals, conference finals, the conference football, the college football playoffs. Excuse me, my mind is just confused
You
between
think
the
about
NFL
Green Bay. That's what that is.
yeah, man. You know, hey, I've got my hat on. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's all we got, man. Let us know what you guys think. We're going to have Notre Dame or Penn State winning in the football game, Texas or Ohio State. What is the spread? Are you going to pick the spread? Would you have a different number that they're going to be putting up points and all that good stuff, man? Different outcome, right? So let us know what you guys think. Phone number is also scrolling at the bottom. We also have it in the chat. We also have it on the screen. For those members who are already members, you guys should already have it in your phone.
Right.
It should be on your screen on your phone, like all automatic, right? But let us know what you guys think, man. We'll give you guys a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I just threw my picks in there too.
Yeah.
Gino picks the Chargers, Ravens, Bills, Eagles, Vikings, Commanders.
Oh, okay. I chose the Rams and the Bucks.
Yep, that was the only differences that we got. Rams and
Bucks was hard, man. That Bucks Commanders game. That's gonna come down to the wire, man. Yeah, that was my heart but not my mind type thing. But you never know, bro.
I think Todd Bowles going to scheme up some defense, and Jaden Daniels not going to know what to do.
Well, I don't think it's enough tape. I don't think it's enough tape for him.
No tape for Jaden?
You got a whole year
now. Yeah, but I mean, you gotta realize he just threw 5 touchdowns, and so like I'm not too sure about that Buccaneers defense, man. They high scoring, and it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to the last play. Whoever has the ball last, that's what's gonna come down to it. And if it is Baker, it's curtains, dog. It's lights out. It's lights out if it's Baker. So we'll see, man.
Touchdown maker.
Baker, touchdown maker.
Yeah, no matter how. Listen, I've been trying to count this dude out since he began. He was with the Browns.
Here go Bruce. All right, let's see what we got. Let's take this. Hold that thought, G. Yeah. Bruce, what up?
I'm gonna make it quick.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, I want to ask what's going on with y'all fellas. Who's the it guy in the Final Four? It's like this, I'm excited that the playoffs is happening in the college, but like, who's the it guy that make who's the superstar in this Final Four that make it more, that make it more attractable for a person who's not into college football? Who's that one person in this Final Four that make casual fan like, I'm gonna watch this?
Jeremiah Smith, number 4 for Ohio State. Yeah,
absolutely. Yes,
that's a bad man. Ooh.
Yeah. The Notre Dame.
And he's a freshman.
I think that's going to be the most exciting game. The Texas Ohio State game will be the most exciting game.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because both games going to be exciting, but usually when you're in college football, it'll be a stud that stands out, like 2 or 3 studs that is a must watch. You understand what I'm saying? But the Penn State Notre Dame game going to be pretty. It's going to be a pretty like a slug. It's going to be more of a defensive game. I feel like the Ohio State Texas game going to be the more explosive game. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, I don't think there's any question about that. I think you're 100% right on that.
So Jeremiah Smith is the guy to watch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that was a dog, man. Number 4. I don't even say his name. I just say number 4.
You saw he did to Oregon. Oh gosh, what you have like 7 for $170 or something like that?
$180, I believe.
Killed him. I mean, that dude. And you know what was the crazy thing, Bruce? I say about Jeremiah Smith, and it's kind of similar to like Cam Scatterbull. Before the game, he said, "Listen, if y'all gonna guard me one-on-one, it's curtains." He ain't say those exact words, but he called his shot against one of the best teams in the country, best defenses, excuse me, and he went out there and cooked them. So that's what I love. Yeah, he called his shot. Yeah, what's up, G?
But you remember time
stuff over my face.
Always like 3-4 studs that you anticipated seeing in that Final Four. You know, it's not. I don't think it's like this year.
It's not.
But don't get me wrong. No, it's studs, but it's like those big names, like the names.
That's what I was about to say. You got 4 blue blood college football programs. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And only one is from the SEC. It's fantastic.
Well, Notre Dame is loaded with NFL prospects on that team, as well as Penn State. But Notre Dame, they got guys coming off. I ain't know Ryan Clark's son paid for Notre Dame. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he transferred from Arizona State.
He got announced that last game.
Defense that's supposed to be going like first 2 rounds. They talked about.
Yeah, they got some guys. But it's tough, man. The injuries. All-American corner Benjamin Watson. He's a first or second rounder, but he was hurt. He had a hip injury. He's been out like half the year now. Defensive tackle Riley Mills. Defensive tackle Howard Cross III. Freaking Xavier Watts, All-American safety, leads the country in picks over the last 2 years. I mean, they got some talent, man.
That's the light-skinned kid with the dreads, ain't it?
Yeah.
That kid's tough.
He you know why he's got hands like that? He was a wide receiver.
That makes sense.
He got converted. That's why he's got hands like that.
That man's tough. He's tough. He's gonna be a problem.
He chance he's gonna take it from you.
My prediction for the final was Notre Dame, Ohio State.
Oof. God.
That's going to be a great game, though. That will because of the offense and the defense. You feel me?
Oh man, I mean, one thing at a time, man. Let's get past Penn State.
Let's get past the first one.
Yeah, let's get past Penn State.
One thing I'm a little shaky about Notre Dame quarterback. It's like sometimes he can't see when he's throwing the damn ball.
Which is crazy because he's like 6'3", 6'4". But I hear you. I hear you.
But he's tough. He's a tough guy.
Very much so.
He's a solid guy.
Yeah,
that's why I would love to see that Notre Dame Ohio State matchup to see my boy Jeremiah get wrecked on y'all defense. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I will tell you is this, and I'm not saying that he wouldn't, because I think he's the best player in college football, hands down. I do. But
over Travis Hunter?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do. Like Jeremiah Smith is the reason I say that. This dude is a freshman, and he would be the #1 pick in the draft this year. He is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to Travis.
He played for Notre Dame.
No, he played for Ohio State. Yeah, look
number 4. Look him number 4. That boy tough, Smith. Man.
Oh, beast.
They compare him shorty to Julio Jones.
This dude is like 18 years old. You see, he's like 6'3", 215, right?
6'3", 215, yeah.
He's diesel.
Yes.
So
7 receptions, 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns on the season.
What?
What's up, Bruce?
They've been talking about the Ohio State quarterback on First Take. I mean, coach talk about his they've been criticizing him for not getting it done for all the talent he had the past couple of years.
And
so we shall see. Because he's been having studs. But I'll call it on the next one, fella.
Hey, appreciate the call, Bruce. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Soldier.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good call from Bruce as always. Appreciate that. So, man, Oh, yeah. Whew. I don't even want to think about that. Let's just get past Penn State.
I know, right?
Let's
I'm
deal
over
with
here
that
looking
one
at.
first.
I'm looking at number 4 numbers. I'm like, God, he been showing his behind since the playoffs started.
Wait, Laker Nation, you're right. He's only 18. Damn, he might end up like 6'5". You're right. I didn't even think about that.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Boy, numbers is crazy.
What did he do so far in the playoffs? What is it?
I mean, both his games, he had 100 yards and only 13 receptions. Six receptions in the first game, a $103, 2 touchdowns. And of course, we saw Oregon 7 receptions, a $187 and 2 touchdowns. The
monster.
Bro has 18.
And like I said, what impresses me is when guys call it. They don't start talking when they're doing it. Yeah. They call it shot before the game against an elite defense, and then go out there and smoke them. Like that's real to me. That's like Scatterboo did that against Texas. He said they can't stop me.
So I'm the best. He said I'm the best running back in college.
Yeah, and my man went out there and worked him out. Pause. He went out there and gave him the business. I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah. All right, guys. So that's college football playoff semifinals, and tune in tomorrow night. And man, look, if y'all want to see me on the show on Saturday, just say go Irish, please. Say a prayer for the Irish. No. In all seriousness, man, regardless of the outcome, it's been a hell of a year for that team. They've gone through a lot, and I'm proud of the way they competed for Coach Freeman. All right.
Have they? Okay.
I got a quick hit.
Yes.
I got a quick hit. What do you guys think about the Joy Taylor?
We already did that earlier.
I missed that one, yo. I missed that one, dog.
We did not discuss it. We said that we need a Patreon to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Hey, man, chop it up, bro.
Hey, I'm a coward, man.
Okay, I ain't bothered you. I ain't gonna mess with you. I never heard you say that.
Yeah. No, on certain topics, I avoid.
What's the worst could happen? What's the worst could happen?
Lose the channel, get demonetized? Nah, we ain't doing that. No.
It's about 15,000. They would have to demonetize 15,000 channels, though.
And
they got 15,000 workers that are going to delete all them joints.
You think so?
Yeah. It would be the Format Podcast.
They use AI to pick up keywords. That's all they got to do. The AI machine is going to pick up keywords.
1.5 mil, and then everybody done, huh?
1.5 mil to get him.
1.5 mil. That CPN is crazy.
Why do you do that? Why?
The CPN is crazy, yo. 1.5 mil as a CPN. Right? Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna move right along.
Get Dreamers Pro to moderate that topic. But look, notice even Dreamers Pro said that he talked about it, but he said if you want my full unadulterated thoughts about it, you gotta go to the Dreamers Pro community, and I think that's on Patreon. I'm sorry, Edward. I didn't answer your question. If it was NFL and NBA, who would I pick for? So wait, you want me to pick MVPs in both? Is that what we're saying?
No, he's saying who would you choose? Because the first one he said, would you choose the NBA or the NFL? Like if you had an MVP vote, what would you choose, NFL or NBA?
Oh, NFL. Just a better product. NFL, definitely. If I could be a beat writer, NFL. Given the choice, NFL, NBA, it's NFL easily.
Yeah. If it could be a male cheerleader, it'll be NFL too.
What?
No, you just picking NFL. I was just throwing jobs out there that you would probably fit in great with.
But I said beat writer.
Oh, I was just okay.
I said if I would be a beat writer, man.
Okay. All right, moving on.
You think Joy Taylor is a beat writer?
No, she absolutely is not a beat writer.
I'm gonna get beat. Hey, chill. It's gonna be a beat, all right.
Stop.
All right, bro, chill. A beat writer at 1.5. Oh, man.
I suppose the correct response would have been ask Acho.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We gotta relax, man. We gotta relax.
Do we need to relax?
Yes, we do.
We need to relax.
We gotta relax.
All right. Man, I don't think that
exactly, Laker Nation. Exactly.
She beating. Oh man, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. They didn't go ham in the chat, man. Let me go in the chat.
Right. I can't control that.
We can talk about
it.
it.
Theoretically, it could, but